sessions. Hello. So I am just wrapping up the 12th session with my client, Kellie. Kellie, why don't you tell us a bit about who you are and what you do?
Hi, Letitia. I am Kellie Taylor, Kellie Taylor Coaching. And what I do is I'm coaching parents that are in high pressure jobs that really are kind of overwhelmed, stressed out, very busy, but still obviously wanting to manage and support their children. So it's teaching or helping them learn or have the resources to deal with their stress so that they can be the best support system they can be for their children as they transition.
I love it. And we have now been working together for 3 months. And I want you to just give us a little reason why, like where you were before working with me, and why you decided to choose the Vibe Academy to help you solve that problem.
Okay. Well, I was a new coach. I've been in the healthcare profession for many years, but in terms of coaching, it was something that was new. So it was really uncharted territory. And what I wanted to do, what interested me about the Vibe program was that I had worked with Letitia previously, and I was very impressed in terms of the way that she put herself forward, what she was doing with marketing, all the help that I had received previously inspired me to want to learn more about the Vibe program. And I thought it would help me because I was really unsure of the direction that I wanted to go with the coaching. And niching was, I think, a big area that I needed to work with. So I thought, well, while I'm at this stage, let me just open myself up to all the possibilities that I can work with, or just kind of address any limitations that may hinder me later on, work with it now, work within this system and see where it takes me. So that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so in case you didn't get it, Kellie and I worked, she took a single session with me where we worked through some branding and messaging a bit around a course that she was looking to create. And a couple of months after that, I followed up with her, see how things were going. And she was ready at that point. So let me ask you this. I know Nisha was like, you're going to make me niche, right? You're going to make me niche down. I know that was a hesitation. And I want you to describe the moment when you realized, wait a minute, this is actually working in my favor.
Yes, it seemed, I don't know if it's like this for a lot of people, but for me, the idea of niching did feel like it was restraining me almost. It was like making me feel like, okay, you've got one choice and one choice only, which made me nearly want to rebel against that whole idea. But I really see the benefits of it. And I think it was through the process of thinking of all the scenarios that I could do, I felt like, yes, this is a bit too much, and I had to be or learn to be a bit more specific about what I wanted to do. Once I started to narrow it down, I could see, well, actually, there's more value in working with something that's more specific, having that niche. It doesn't mean it has to be a forever niche. It just means it opens up the possibility to do so many more things. But to have that in place means that you can really focus, or I could focus my energy in one area. And then it means that I'm helping people and really speaking to those people directly. Mm-hmm. And that was the moment for me when I felt like, actually, this message is being heard by these specific people. It meant to me that there's great value in it. And yeah, no, I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I was really excited about is that you started working with someone, working through the framework that we created. And that opened up a lot of doors for you, because this one person was like literally singing your praises from the rooftop and was referring people to you. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, yes, working with that particular lady, Oh, it's just such a huge transformation, really. She was very overwhelmed, very stressed. A lot of things were going on, and just, I suppose, because it felt like it was too much, she just felt very, very stuck in a cycle where she couldn't really foresee any positivity ahead. So we really had to chunk down and break down, and looking at that whole 5 program, niching down and honing in on ways in which I could help and benefit her at her time of need was essential, because it meant that I could focus, or she could focus her energy based on the questions and the challenges that I put forward for her, that she could face some of the limitations that were circulating in her mind, but also shift her perspective. So once she shifted her perspective, that was when things started to change. She could see the possibilities, and then she was willing to take the action. So from that whole structure of a Vibe program, it meant that there were things in place that I could do to help propel that process forward.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fantastic.
I'm so proud of you. Like, I know where we started, and I know we just finished our last session, and the excitement that I feel from you now that everything has come into place, has fallen into place. The things that you had, raise your eyebrow with me in the sweetest way. Like, are you sure? It now all makes sense. So I want you to give our the people that are listening or watching just a little preview on what it is like working for me, and what has been, the biggest takeaways from this experience.
I think, well, it's great. It was great working with you anyway. I think it's nice. Look, everyone sees things from their own lens. So just to have somebody else see things from other perspectives is good, and to challenge as well, because there were many things probably I was resistant to, but you kept challenging me with those perspectives. So that was good in itself, and bold in that challenge too. So, it just made me more thinking aware. Yes, okay, you either justify why it is you're thinking in a certain way, or be open to something different. So I like that you're patient, you're willing to listen, but you also challenged. That makes for a great combination. It's very easy for someone to sit there, listen to you, say that's lovely, but the whole point of doing a process like this is that you're challenged. Well, for me, that I'm challenged to think differently, do different things, and really get the best out of me, things that I might not have considered. So the whole process was very good in that sense. It was really, really important. And you were very thorough. There was lots of help available. You're always willing to help. And nothing really was a chore, which was good as well. So the support was there. And it was amazing, really, that the time and energy was put into it. You could see that this was something that was your baby, that you wanted to put your energy into, and you wanted to share it with as many people as possible. So the whole process of that program, I'd recommend, because I think if you are stuck or challenged in any way, it's a wonderful way to confirm what your core values or what's important to you is, but also ways in which maybe you haven't foreseen the potential that you have, and you can express it through developing this process and working with this process. So it opens up more possibilities.
And that is the outcome that I want for my clients, not allowing them to pigeonhole themselves into a belief or a vision that may not make them the money that they are looking for, or have them have the results in the business that they're looking for. So it has been a pleasure working with you for the last 12 weeks. I wish you so much success. I cannot wait to hear more about your upcoming workshop that you've put together, and more about your chaos to calm program and framework that we developed over the last 12 weeks. So I wish you the best of luck. It has been an absolute honor to be your coach, and I'm just so excited about what you have put together, and the growth that you've had in the time that we'll work together.
Thank you very much, Letitia. Yeah, it was a pleasure working with you. I'm delighted. So yeah, I wish you all the best. And as I said, I'd highly recommend the Vibe program for anyone that's looking to launch or develop a program, or just feeling stuck and needing to move forward. And much success in the future.
Thank you so much.